As you can see, we have our senior honors band patiently waiting for the performance of their life this evening. And I'll just tell you right now, fasten your seatbelt because it's going to be a program you'll never forget. It's amazing music tonight. We've got a lot of people behind the scenes I want to recognize. First and foremost, we have changed this year. We are now at Wintston Churchill, and hopefully we'll continue to stay here. Wonderful facility, plenty of parking, and 2 gala hosts. I'd like to recognize them this evening. Mr. Christopher Sands and Mr. Ari Alal, if they're here, step out. They're probably moving something very important right at this moment. We also have behind the scenes someone who's really been instrumental and my right-hand person in so much of what goes on, everything from the audition registration from the teachers to scheduling our band and orchestra adjudications. Mr. Phil Barnes from Blake High School, our webmaster. It's always tough deciding when you're bringing in new blood, new people to serve in various capacities with these ensembles. And this year I really got lucky because, again, another product of Montgomery County. Student graduated from Quince Orchard High School several years ago, went to Michigan State University, and now she is the proud instrumental music teacher in her 2nd year at Magruder High School. One of our co-prep conductors, Miss Rachel Z. It's really great when they return. Speaking of returning, Mr. Sean Kirchhoff, yes, husband of Miss Brigitte Kirchhoff, who prepped the Senior All-County Orchestra, has been was the teacher at Paint Branch High School, his alma mater, for several years, and now he's teaching elementary instrumental music at Gibbs Middle School, Whetstone, and Woodfield. Returning as our prep conductor, Mr. Sean Kirchhoff. So I've really sweated bullets on the bio of our guest conductor. And I want to just break it down and make it very quick because I want to get to the music. Dr. Stephen Gage. He was someone who was recommended to me by Michael Camiff, the instrumental music teacher at Baker Middle School. So I emailed Dr. Gage and sent him the past programs for since 2003, which reads like a who's who. And very quickly he came back and said, hey, I'm available, I'd be happy to do it. So he's the director of bands and orchestra at Youngstown State University. He's been there since 1993. He received his degrees from the University of Illinois, from Eastman School of Music, and from State University of New York in Fredonia. He has also been inducted into the American Bandmasters Association, which is very, very rare. He is a foremost authority on conducting. So many of his students, his master's, postgraduate students, study conducting with Dr. Gage. But now I want to get to what applies to us and how things go here. So I was texting back and forth with Dr. Chris Ciccone, who's the director of bands at Towson, and he conducted this ensemble a few years ago. I said, oh, you know Dr. Gage? He goes, do I know him? He was my mentor. I try to be like him every day. So I thought, wow, what an endorsement. So in my observations from Thursday night when he first came to us, Friday, and then as we will see this evening, when we first met personally, about a half hour before rehearsal, I counted them. There were 5 times, he was talking about his work at Youngstown State University. There were 5 times where he said, I have been blessed. And because the university allows him to go out and work with high school students, to recruit, to do all those things, to design his schedule of classes for conducting and so forth. And he gives back. He's been the mentor of so many people, and boy, has he given us a great deal just to watch him conduct. How much passion and musicality he brings to the forefront from these wonderful musicians on stage. So without any further ado, please welcome Dr. Stephen Gage and the Senior Honors Band.